Alright, this is the Quiz Doctor video for surface area of prisms and 3D figures. So we'll just jump right in. On questions 1 through 3, you're supposed to draw the front, side, and top views, and then find the number of cubes. Okay, so the front of this would be 1 cube first, then you would have 2 cubes next to it, and then the last would be 3 cubes on top of each other. That would just be looking at the front. If you were to just look at the top, you would see 1, 2, 3, 3 horizontally across. And then if you were to just look at the side, you would see these 3 tall ones vertically. Okay, and then the last thing is to count the cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's all there was to number 1. Okay, number 2, same thing. You're going to want to draw the front, which is 3 long ways, 4 across, and then connected down you have the 3 on the edge as well. Okay, so that would be the front. The top would be 1, 2, 3. You would see 4 across, 4 horizontally, and then for the side view, you would see these 3 tall ones. Okay, and then if we count the cubes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Number 3, the front view would look like just 4. 2 on top and 2 on bottom. The side view would look like this, 2 on top and next to a single one, like that. And then the top view would also look like 4. You would have 2 here and 2 here. Okay? If I count the cubes total, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2 in front, which would be 5, 6. So 6 cubes there. Alright, shifting gears a little bit on questions 4 through 6. On these, you draw the net and then find the surface area. Okay, so we have, I'm going to start with this 4x5 net. Okay, 4 right here, 5 right here. Then next to that, I've got a 5x1 and a 5x1 on this side. And on top, I've got a 4x1. And then I've got one more back that is a 4x5. Okay, and hopefully this looks familiar to you because you did your practice, right? Okay, so then we've got 2 that are 4x5. 4 times 5 is 20, and 20 plus the other 20 is 40. Okay. Then I've got this that's 4 across and 1 high, so 4 times 1 is 4, and I've got 2 of those, so 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, then I've got these 2 small ones, which is 5 times 1, which is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, so my total is 40, 50, 58 centimeters squared. Okay, moving on to number 5. I'll switch colors so we can switch it up a little bit. I'm going to do my 9x6 first. Okay. Then on top of that, I've got a 9x2, and I've got one on top and bottom. I've got a 6x2 over here, and across on this side. And then the last thing I'm missing is the 9x6 that's also on top. So right here like this. Okay. So now I just need to find the surface area. So I've got this 9x6 and this 9x6. Rectangles are length times width. So 9 times 6 is 54. And I have 2 that are 54. 54 times 2 is 108. Okay, then I've got two that match right here, the 2 by 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So 2 times 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. Okay, then I've got my last two, the top and the bottom, which is 9 by 2. 9 by 2. So 9 times 2 is 18. And 18 plus 18 is 36. And if I add those together, 24 plus 36 equals 60. And then 108 plus 60 equals 168 meters squared. Okay, then the last one, number 6. Okay, I'm going to start with this 10 by 2, I guess. We'll see how this net drawing goes. It might be a little crazy. Okay, and then, oh, I don't want to start with that. I should have checked that better. I don't want to start with that because I want to start with the height of the triangle, which is actually 6, and that's the one that's going to be connected. So I'm actually going to do this 6 by 2 to start. That will be a little better for me. Okay, 6 by 2, and then the triangle that comes off of it is a 6 by 8. This over here is 8. And there's 2 of those triangles that are 6 by 8. Okay, then I've got on the bottom a 10 by 2, so one that goes over here, 10. And on the other side I've got an 8 by 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's all of those faces for a triangular prism. So first up I've got my 2 triangles. So triangle is base times height divided by 2. So 8 times 6 is 48, divided by 2 is 24. So I have 2 triangles that are 24, and 2 times 24 equals 48. Okay, so those 2 are done. Let's do this middle one, which is 6 times 2, and 6 times 2 is 12, and that one's all alone. Then I've got a 10 times 2. 10 times 2 is 20, so I'm going to add 20 to that. And then the last one is this 8 by 2 over here, and 8 times 2 equals 16, and then I add these together. 48 plus 12 is 60. 60 plus 20 is 80. And 80 plus 16 is 96 centimeters squared. Okay, so that's how you do those problems. Remember, you need to fix your mistake on this side and then try whichever one you missed on the back side. So get those done.